Alrighty, we are back with another solo leveling arise video, and we do have some early access footage provided by AverageAntho and Antho, which we are going to take a look at, which are going to be covering the brand new Dark Hunters, Charlotte and Harper. So in case you aren't aware, these units are dropping in September, I believe, and they are going to be twin lollies. So look, I already know you guys are going to complain about it in the comment section, so feel free to let me know your thoughts below, but yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of it, and I know a majority of the community is not either. So for some reason, Netmarble just decides to keep dropping female characters back to back to back to back to back. But you know what? It is what it is. So let's go on YouTube. Let's take a look at the footage. And if you guys are new, make sure you like, make sure you sub, and let me know your thoughts on these two units in the comment section. And I'm not gonna lie, based on what AverageAntho was saying, these units are going to be a must summon. I'm assuming based on, I mean, we don't know the exact content dropping, but he was pretty much saying that yeah, these units are going to be the meta when it comes to the dark typing. So it seems like Libora and all the other Dark Hunters are going to be getting replacements. So let's go ahead and talk about these. So when it comes to Harper and Charlotte, I don't know which one is which, by the way, so you have to kind of forgive me on that end. But when it comes to Harper, she's going to be a powerhouse attacker, and then Charlotte is going to be having a kit similar to Libora. So kind of, we already get a sense of what Charlotte is maybe playing in terms of role-wise. And again, both units are going to be DPS attacking, by the way. So with Charlotte having a kit similar to Libora, maybe she is going to be a, maybe a DPS unit with a kit similar to Libora in the sense of maybe offering a dark support potentially, because Libora does offer a little bit of dark element type of advantage, right, on her kit. So that could be something we could see in Charlotte's kit. But with these two units dropping, and AverageAntho said this many times in the video, both units are revolving around each other. So pretty much if you do summon for one unit, you will summon for the other, and I'll get to that more in just a second. But when it comes to the ultimate animation you do see here, it is going to be flashy, so that's pretty cool to see. I believe Harper is going to be the better unit between the two, so automatically, maybe you kind of want to prioritize your summons for Harper over Charlotte. And again, these are going to be dark units, and multiple times he said this throughout the video, they are going to be needed 1000%, not only against Baron in the upcoming dark content, but also we are getting ourselves a brand new special workshop of Brilliant Light that is coming in September, and they are going to be needed. So again, we don't know the exact details of the brand new content and everything and their full kit details, but yeah, for AverageAntho to go ahead and say that these units are going to be needed multiple times, it's just like, well, crap, there goes our summons. And I know it's not exactly the, most appealing looking units, but they are going to be needed apparently. And yeah, we are also getting a brand new OC because their teacher is going to be coming to the game as well. And I don't know if they're male or female, so don't ask me in the comment section. But so we are going to be getting ourselves a brand new OC character. But so when it comes to both units, right, he went ahead and said that their skills are revolving around each other. And even when it comes to the ultimate as well, I believe AverageAntho did say that on the ultimate, if you do have both units in the exact same team, then the ultimate will be getting a massive damage increase boost and their skills as well. So when it comes to units like this, and I've always hated when gacha games do this, to where like you have like twin pair units and stuff like that, because then it's like, well, if you summon for one unit, then you're gonna be forced to summon for the other, and I absolutely hate the mechanic. And so I feel like with these units, again, if you are free to play, you might want to start saving up your summons, because these two units are going to be revolving around each other, and if you are missing one unit, essentially you are missing a big part of what the other unit can do. So yeah, I know I'm not the biggest fan of it. It does kind of suck a lot, but let me know your thoughts, because I honestly feel like a lot of people will be skipping these units just because of the fact that they are lollies. I'm not even kidding you. There were a lot of complaints the first time I made this video and the first time we got an announcement of these units. But yeah, I mean, if you are wanting to clear the dark content and clear the brand new workshop of Brilliant Light that's coming, Netmarble has found a way for you to, yeah, you know what, we're gonna make you guys summon for these units whether you like to or not. And I don't know, man. I truly don't know. So let's go back in game. Let's take a look at Libor's kit, because again, apparently Charlotte is going to be playing a role similar to Libora. So let's kind of take a look at it and kind of take a look at the other Dark Hunters that we have right now, right? Because again, these two units are dropping. They are going to be revolving around each other, which I'm not the biggest fan of. I actually hate that mechanic a lot. But taking a look at Libora, again, when it comes to Libora, she's not a bad unit. A lot of people have been using her, especially for a brand new guild boss, which is definitely helpful. So I'm assuming that potentially with her being a DPS, right? Because again, both twin units are going to be DPS for what Alpha League went ahead and said. So I'm wondering if Charlotte is going to be offering a maybe enhancement circle zone for offering a little bit of dark element advantage for percentage. That could be also a cool mechanic to see as well. If not, then maybe providing a little bit of debuff zone whenever she does proc off any of her skills. And again, if you're thinking that maybe I can go ahead and summon for Harper, which does seem to be the better unit between the two from what Alpha League was saying, then again, keep in mind, if you do summon for one unit, you are going to be missing out on what I assume is going to be a pretty big part of the other unit's kit. So for example, right? For example, if you go back and take a look at the footage, if you proc off, what is it, Harper's ultimate, which does seem to be the better between the two units, and you don't have Charlotte, then you could be missing out on some pretty big damage increase in multipliers and percentage, and maybe some, you know, other gimmicks that the units are offering and stuff. And again, like I said, it was heavily said multiple times that these units are going to be super helpful and needed for the upcoming dark content. So if you are thinking on skipping out, man, I'm not gonna lie, it may be a fat L on you skipping that, but I do not blame you guys. Trust me, if I could choose to not summon for these units, I absolutely would. But I don't know why Marvel is releasing these units, to be honest, guys. I truly do not know why they are coming to the game. It's beyond my comprehensive brain at the moment. So I don't even know. But let me know your thoughts on these units, on what the very little detail we have right now. Again, whenever we do get more information, I will go and let you guys know what they are offering. But with us getting a brand new Workshop Brilliant Light too, on top of that, it's like, yeah, you guys already know how broken Alicia and Maylin were for the water elements for Workshop Brilliant Light. I can only imagine that these units are going to be coming in and just being the exact same when it comes to Alicia and how important she was for Workshop Brilliant Light, right? So I'll end it there. Y'all let me know your thoughts. Yeah, crazy. I know. I can't believe that these lollies are going to be super meta, especially when it comes to Dark Hunters. And it seems like Silvermane Beck is going to be replaced as potentially the #1 Dark DPS, right? Yeah, I'm very confident saying that, actually. So yeah, whenever we get full information, I'll let you guys know what these units are doing. But just want to go ahead and show off the gameplay footage and kind of talk about the units and how they are going to be revolving one after another. Like they're heavily needed. Like you need them in the exact same team comp, otherwise you will not be getting the full benefit, and thus making it kind of not I wouldn't say useless when you summon for one unit, but you are missing out on a gigantic part of what the other unit does have to offer. And so yeah, twin lollies, you need them in the same team to kind of get the same, or the max benefit rather. But yeah, I wonder how many people are skipping. If you're skipping, actually let me know. I'm actually curious to see. All right, I'll end it there. Take care. Peace.